Hello, everyone. Here's a quick look at the top international news stories making headlines today. If you post an interesting comment during this update, we may add it at the bottom of the screen. Polish border guards use water cannons and tear gas on desperate migrants trying to cross the Poland-Belarus border into the European Union. Thousands of men, women, and children are stuck in freezing conditions, refusing to turn back. But Polish soldiers are standing shoulder to shoulder with riot shields, refusing to let them cross. The situation is being called a humanitarian crisis. The EU is sending almost $800,000 in aid to the migrants, and Belarus authorities are providing food, blankets, and warm clothes to protect the migrants from the cold. In India, at least 8 men have been arrested in Maharashtra after a 16-year-old girl said she was forced into sex work and raped hundreds of times. The girl told the Child Welfare Committee she was raped by 400 people. There are laws to address the country's sexual violence problem, but government officials say rapes take place roughly every 17 minutes in India, and there are over 240,000 cases related to rape waiting to be tried in court. Protests are breaking out all over the world in support of Cuba's anti-government protests. The Cuban government ruled that protests are not allowed. People who do protest will be arrested and put in prison. And police are barricading activists' homes so they can't leave. Since Cubans are not allowed to protest, activists in Spain, Mexico, and Argentina protested in their countries to show their support. For days, thick, toxic smog has been hanging over New Delhi, India. So government officials closed all schools and colleges in the area. Some work at construction sites and coal factories have been halted too. According to the World Health Organization, an air quality index of 0 to 50 is considered good. New Delhi's index is over 500. And medical experts say there's been a spike in respiratory problems, with people gasping for air. Starting Monday, Austria will become the first European country to impose a full COVID-19 national lockdown to try and control soaring coronavirus infections. The lockdown will last for 10 days. Austria had already mandated lockdowns for all of its unvaccinated residents. And there will be random checks around the country to make sure that nobody is out. French sports brand Decathlon has stopped selling kayaks in Calais after receiving several reports that migrants are going missing while attempting to cross the English Channel in kayaks. French government officials say 272 people were recently rescued trying to cross into the UK. Decathlon officials say due to the increase in channel crossing attempts, they are committed to never putting their customers at risk while using their products, no matter the circumstances. The international tennis community is demanding answers on the whereabouts of Chinese tennis star Peng Shuai. She hasn't been seen in more than 2 weeks after accusing a top Chinese government official of sexual assault. Chinese state media released an email, supposedly from Peng, claiming she's fine and that she denies making recent allegations of sexual assault. But tennis authorities doubt the email was from her, and now they fear for her safety. Tennis superstar Serena Williams tweeted, "Peng's disappearance must be investigated and we must not stay silent," sending love to her and her family during this incredibly difficult time. Sign1News will be broadcasting international news updates every Sunday. Be sure to share your thoughts and comments at any time during any of the live shows. We might even share your comment. A big thank you to our Sign1News app supporters. You help make this broadcast happen. You can download the Sign1News app by heading to the App Store or Google Play Store on your smartphone. And you can also watch on Apple TV, Apple Watch, Amazon, and Roku. See you next week. Bye-bye.